friends, Miss Janet here from the Stova Library, and I have a STEM activity for you to do today. This is going to be making a snowflake design. So, as you can see on my desk, I have some coffee filters, and I have some markers, or you could use watercolor paint, whichever you choose. What you're going to do is flatten out one coffee filter. So just put it on your table, flatten it out, take your markers if you're going to use markers, or get your paint ready if you're going to use your paint. And I want you just to draw any design or paint any design on your coffee filter. So make it as colorful as you choose. Put as much color as you want, because we're going to have those colors bleed all together and make a pretty design. So I'm just going ahead and making some designs on my coffee filter with markers. I chose to use markers, but you might choose to use the watercolor. Just make sure you have something underneath your coffee filter, especially if you're using your watercolor, because you don't want that paint color to get all over your table or wherever it is that you are coloring or painting. So I have paper under mine. I'm just going ahead and I'm making all kinds of color on my coffee filter. Doesn't matter what you draw. You can just draw lines, squiggles, make shapes, whatever you choose. And I'm just going to make sure I've got lots of color. Okay, so I'm finished putting color on mine. There you can see I've got lots of color. Since I use markers, then I'm going to need to spritz all of it with water so that those colors will dry. Or a fun thing to do that I did on mine was I used an eyedropper. So just get some water, get your eyedropper, get water in your eyedropper, and then just make sure that it all gets wet. So I've already done a couple, so I'm going to show you. So after you've spritzed it with water, it's going to be, the color's just going to go all together like that. And then you need to be patient and let it dry. So it takes a while to dry, maybe a couple of hours. And then when it's dry, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. So you're going to fold it in half, make a nice good crease, fold it in half again. It's getting smaller. Fold it in half again. So you've done, this is your third time, and you're going to do it one more time. You're going to fold it in half one more time, and it's just going to be tiny, teensy tiny like that. And then you need some scissors. Maybe you'll need help with this part, and you're going to cut a design into the sides, and that's what's going to give your snowflake its design. So you can do any kind of cuts that you choose, because you're going to make yours into some cool looking snowflake. And you know that all snowflakes are different, so you can make your snowflake be as different as you choose. So I'm just giving mine lots of little snips, and then I'm going to open it up and show you what mine looks like, because this one's already dry, so I could cut mine. You're going to have to wait for yours to dry, so you have to be patient. So it takes a little while. Let's see, I'm going to do a couple of cuts there, and a couple cuts there. Okay, so now I'm going to open it up, and we're going to have this beautiful, colorful snowflake that I could put up somewhere. I could put it in my window. That would look pretty awesome. Or put it on my fridge. Anyways, I hope that you have fun coloring. First of all, coloring or painting. And then if you've colored it, you need to wet it so that all those colors that look like that will get all blended together, and then fold it. Remember, you fold it in half and then half and half and half. 4 times you have to fold it. And then you get to cut it and create a beautiful snowflake design. So I hope you have fun doing that with just a coffee filter and either watercolor or markers and water, and then your scissors when it's all dry. So have fun making some snowflakes.